There we go. Aren't they pretty? And then we've got lamps each side as well. So when it's dark, it looks so romantic. It's possibly a little girly for Dan, but the lady who has this Airbnb is into the outdoors as well as pampering. Lovely artwork, that's one of my favourites. That's nice as well. And then over here we have a butler sink and a cute little fridge with a few of our things in. Hand soaps, toaster, kettle. It's very well kitted out for a small cottage. It's got everything we need. These are some of our things like big mirror, shaver there, but Dan's bristly and uses a conventional razor. It's been really well thought out. Nice old doors. That's my Pinny. There is an outside light. This is a little patio area. Nice little table. See, we're among the nature. This birdhouse. Some more blankets, buckets, firelighters. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Dan and I are here in Norfolk, outside the city of Norwich, in a sweet country village called Tacolnaston, and we are staying at the Cartlodge, which is an Airbnb in the grounds of a manor house, a 16th century manor house, which also has orchards, and there's one or two other properties as well. I think there's one called the Old Bakehouse as well on this side. So let us show you around our digs for the next few nights. We came here actually a couple of days ago, so it has been lived in slightly. I've had a bad back, so Dan is my trusty cameraman at the moment, but let us show you around. So this is the first floor area. As you can see, the ceiling slopes, so it's not necessarily ideal for those of us who are a bit taller. We both have to watch our heads, but it's nice and cosy. It's like a loft living space, which I really like. Nice and open plan. We've got these most gorgeous mains operated fairy lights. Let me show you. I might be able to bend down and show you. There we go. Aren't they pretty? And then we've got lamps each side as well. So when it's dark, it looks so romantic. It's possibly a little girly for Dan, but the lady who has this Airbnb is into the outdoors as well as pampering. She lives with her family in the manor house and looks after her elderly mum. So this is her business, this is her form of income. Lovely lady. She left us quite a few basics. Things like milk, tea, coffee, hot chocolate, and things like oil, seasonings, and lots of other little bits and pieces. In the corner there's a yoga mat and a nice spray, and we've got a lap tray for if either of us want breakfast in bed. There is a nice little card included. There's the earbuds there, which we can take home with us, and a bottle of lavender relax pillow spray, and then there's eye masks which we can just leave for her to launder. And then over here there's a choice of novels, and there's a cosy fleece blanket there should we need it. There's also a thicker duvet under the bed, a nice sofa and chair, again with a nice fleece and a blankie, little table, Slight problem there, but nothing much, it's just superficial. A fan for if the weather's warm, and more lamps here, as you can see, and then an entertainment unit with a TV which we haven't watched. This is our plug-in heater. It does get nice and toasty. We're the first ones to use it because we're at the end of the season. This place has no central heating, and we've got some oils there for use. And then over here there's a table and 2 chairs, more lamps, lots of battery operated candles. They're really nice, lit up at night. And another bookcase with lots of different things on. And these are some of our purchases here. And then over here we have a couple of bathrobes, there's slippers, and this is for our clothes that we need to hang. Laundry basket, nice big shoe rack, and then here this is a trolley that we may or may not need. There's something to hang jewellery on, and in the bottom there's a hairdryer. And the windows operate by pulling the pin. You just open them out. But it's been very windy and rainy here so far, so we haven't needed to open those. And then I've draped my towels over there. And then we go downstairs into the kitchen area. So let's do that. Love the artwork, that's one of my favourites. That's nice as well. Beautiful flagstone floor, fire blanket, all the safety stuff here, fuse box, a bag for our use, and an umbrella should we need to use that as well, and a portable vacuum cleaner, little picnic hamper should we need to use that, and a big mirror. And then over here, another sideboard, lots of different leaflets, different menus, train and bus guides, and bits of tourist paraphernalia, and a really nice guest manual, which has quite a few menus in for some of the local eateries. This has basic cooking facilities, but it's still pretty good. We can buy wine at £8 a bottle. And these toiletries are here for emergency use should we run out or have forgotten something. There's an air fryer and a 2-ring hob. Little table here should we wish to eat in the kitchen area. Bar stools, nice flowers. Again, we've got these candles. And then over here we have the butler sink and a cute little fridge with a few of our things in. Hand soaps, toaster, kettle. It's very well kitted out for a small cottage. And then in here is the bathroom. This is petite, but it's perfectly serviceable. It's got everything we need. These are some of our things. Nice big mirror, shaver there. But Dan's bristly and uses a conventional razor. Little sink. The sink is a little small and it is a bit low for us, but we've managed okay with it. And then a nice big shower. It's an electric shower, really good shower, and something to clean it with. And up here are the various shampoos and shower gels and conditioners. There's also a heated towel rail operated from here. That's this here. It gets nice and hot fairly quickly, and of course you've got the cord to actually operate the shower to switch it on, otherwise it won't heat up. Hooks on the back of the door, plenty of those, because often you go to a holiday cottage and there's maybe only one hook, sometimes none at all on the back of the door. It's been really well thought out. Nice old doors. That's my Pinny. And here we have another bookcase which has various things on it for your use, including a cafetiere and a teapot and placemats, and also a little egg holder and casserole dish. So let's show you the outside space. There is an outside light. This is a little patio area, nice little table. See, we're among the nature. This is the birdhouse. Some more blankets, buckets, firelighters. There's a chimney that we can use for cooking, and there's a boot scraper here, watering can. All this lovely area we can use here. It really is beautiful, very peaceful. Look at that garden, that's the manor house. Parking is here for this property, and this is also for our use. So there's two chairs which are really comfy, and a larger fridge, and again an electric candlelight, barbecue, two bikes and helmets should we wish to take to the roads and get some exercise. Dan might do that, unless I am unable to in my present condition. And then there's something under here, I'm not sure what that is. And then there's a bin. There are wheelie bins, but it says we can use it to put rubbish in. And our muddy boots box. So this is a nice little space as well. In the evening, on a nice evening, you can just sit here with a drink and just chat or listen to music. Here. Stream, a dry stream, and beyond this is the orchard area which we also have access to, and that is the Cartlodge, and I'll put on the screen how much I paid for 5 nights. I think it's amazing value. We really love this place, and it is a real escape to the country, which is how it's billed on Airbnb. But what do you think? I think it's incredible value, even though in September we're at the end of the season. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please share and subscribe. It's really important now with the way the YouTube algorithm has changed to at least like the video so that other people can see it. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon for the next one. Until then, bye for now.